This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone. So very good morning to all. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about the layout creation. So our template creation, how can we create a layout or how can we create a template? So if we can take already we implemented so many assignments, right? We worked with the menu assignment. We worked with some blocks for row three, for row three, something like this we implemented. So and some of the mega menus and drop down menus we all implemented. Now the question, how can we implement all these assignments together into one place? Now this is our layout creation. I think you are already done with them, but now we are going to see how can we implement all the assignments we implemented, right? So let me show you all these assignments, how we can use them into our real-time web application, guys, here. So I will show you, just you can come down here. So first of all, let me explain you through Paint what we are going to be implementing. Layout in the sense a web page, guys, a front page. The home page of every web will have some menu and banner or slider. After slider we have some sections, right? You can observe any of the website, maximum of the websites will have the same story: menu, and after that a banner or slider, after some services, after some other information, and finally we may have footer section. So some inner pages also. So I want to show you how can we create a static template by using HTML and CSS. So after that, this static template is you created, you are going to hand over this static template to backend team. I mean, PHP developers, Java developers, they will make the template dynamic. So we are not here to make the dynamic. We will just create a layout. That layout we will hand over to some backend developer. They will make the necessary changes. They will see how can the content will come dynamically. Now we can do statically, but they people make the content dynamic. So day to day, the content of the web should be changes, right? This is all done by the backend team. Anyhow, let me open Paint. So let me show you our layout, home page layout. After that, we can create about page, contact page, register page, login page, all we implemented, right? So those we can see everything in the thing. Let me take this as a home page. So I want to take, this is my home page, okay? Right. When you enter something index.html, it has to become like this. The first portion is header. I want to make this as a header. Header, I will divide into two partitions. Here, one is going to be the logo and one more is going to be the some photo section, sorry, some menu. So this is going to be the logo and this is going to be the menu, right? Just let me write some small thing. So this I want to take it as a logo and this I want to take it as a main menu. This is the main menu. So main menu, we know that about, contact, services, this is all the header. So we know that every website contain footer as well. This is the footer I'm taking. So every website, every web page contains some of the footer and this is the footer. So this is common for every website. You can go, header and footer is common. You can go to any of the page, header will never change, footer will never change. All are common, header and footer in every page. It may be inner pages, it may be home page, it may be products page, it may be some other page. You can see any of the page, header and footer is same. You can go to Amazon, see the header, see the footer. You can go to some other page in Amazon, see the header, see the footer, they will be same. They will never change, guys, right? So like this, we have to check the things, guys, right? Right. You can see now what exactly I'm going to do here, right? So here, the next portion, I want to take it as a banner. So this is going to be some kind of banner section. We can take some banner. We can take a slider also, but right now we don't know how to add a slider and all, right? So I will show you slowly how can we add the slider as well. So please wait for some time. But right now we will add a banner image and on the banner we will keep some text exactly center of the screen, right? So this is the some image here on the banner exact center. I want to keep some text on the banner text, whatever it may be, banner text exactly. I want to take something like this, guys. So this is an image. On the image, some banner text will become here. So now in the next row, I want to take this as a services section. So let me take this as a our services, something in every web page we can see this word our services. Okay, this is I want to take. You can take anything, but I'm just going to take something like this, our services. Here, let me keep this as a our features, our features, or some other. If you want, you can take any other. You can take any other guys here. It's not a problem at all. This is all just we are going to take it here. So otherwise, you can take here one more section called finally about, some about section. We have separate page for about also. This I want to make two partitions in this about section. This is services section. I want to make some 5 to 6 partitions. Okay, let us make this as a 6 partitions. Okay, I will tell you slowly. Don't worry. This is 2 rows and 6 partitions we want to make. This is 8 rows and 2 rows. 2 rows, 8 partitions. We will take our features. Okay, so this is what we want to do, guys. Okay, so let me leave it. This is our overall skeleton. So everything, so we are going to use HTML5 semantic elements. What I want to tell you, this is the header. So for header we have header element. This is a header open, and here we can take it as a header close. Okay, now HEADR header close. Try to see the skeleton is very very important for creating any layout. If you are not able to understand the skeleton, we can't do anything, right? Next, this is going to be, I want to take this as a section. As a section, I want to call this as a banner section. Okay, you can take anything. This is going to be the section open, section close. Everything is section only, guys. Here, this is a section open, section close, something like this. Section and section, and this is also section. Now you can see this is also SCCTY. Let us write this: section open, section close. This is also a section. This is also a section, but this is going to be a footer. I want to take this as a FOOTR footer section. I want to take it, guys. This is all the thing. So now you can see this is going to be the section close. Now you can take this as a section close, right? This is also section close, and this is also a section close. We have 3 sections, right? Section close and footer section close, something like this. We have to take it, guys. So this is all our layout creation footer. Okay, now right, try to see this is the skeleton. First I'm preparing the skeleton. Whenever you are seeing the website, by seeing that website you should understand the skeleton. That's why I'm preparing the a mark like this. Exactly, you can check this how the skeleton will be there. Okay, and what I want to do, this entire layout, whatever the layout you are able to see, this entire layout, let me keep this into one div. You can take anything. So I'm going to take into one div the entire layout. Just I want to take this into one div, guys. Let me reduce a little bit. Oh, right. So this entire layout, what I want to do, just I want to take 1 minute. Let me drag this a little bit down. Okay. This entire layout, the div tag open, div tag close. This I want to keep this into everything, every section, every wrapper, and everything. So how many sections are there? There are 4 sections almost all. There are header section, footer section, almost all 6 sections. All these 6 sections I want to keep into where we want to keep into this, exactly into a main div, one major div, that I can call it as a container, or you can call it as a something, guys, whatever it may be. Okay, right. So now the next thing, guys, here. So this is our layout. Okay, check this. What is the layout exactly we are having? Exactly, this is the layout we are able to see. Okay, fine. Let me save this. So layout, where can I save this? Directly I'm saving in your folder layout. Okay, now we have to talk about each and every section. Header section, header is a section that is going to be contained two major divisions. One is for logo, one is for main menu. So we can use display flex property, or we can use some other, whatever you want. Yes, we can use them, and we can just see how that is going to be work for us, right? Now let me go there, guys. Here, this is the major skeleton. So the major skeleton we are going to be implement now step by step. First of all, any of the project you guys are creating, we have to maintain a folder structure. For example, you are creating a project. For example, you guys are creating a project with name called school project or college project, whatever it may be. I'm taking something called school or college. It could be anything, guys, here. You are just making some project, right? That may be school or college or anything, right? So here what we want to do, I will create one folder. In this following folder, we have to maintain the following structure. The structure should be like this, okay? Every project, every HTML project will be like this. So here we can create some folders, guys. Here the folders are going to be JS folder. Actually, right now we don't have any JS, but we will create JS folder. But we don't want to keep anything. This is the folder. And CSS folder, one of the important thing. Next one is going to be images folder. After that, we have to add some files, index.html, about.html, contact.html. So something like this, the files will be created, guys. Okay. So this is one skeleton, but all these are folders, guys. Remember carefully, these are all the some folders available in the school folder. School is a major folder. On the major, we have a subfolder called something like this. Okay. Now this is what exactly we are having. So remaining all are the files. Or some people what they will do while they are creating an this exactly. See, this is the school project. Okay, in the school project they will make something like this also. Okay, this is also valid. If you want, you can take like this also. Let me show you exactly what I am going to do it. Okay, so in the school folder they will create one folder with the name assets, assets, assets. You don't get confused, you can use, you can take anyone. In the assets folder they will create a subfolder CSS. They will create a subfolder called what I can call this exactly, they can create some subfolder. Oh sorry, 1 minute guys. Yeah, this is assets is the main folder. In the assets folder they will create JS folder, they will create CSS folder, they will create images folder, right? All they will create it like this. This is called assets actually. After that, parallelly, index.html, same. Whatever you want, you can proceed it, no problem. But the only thing, linking of the files may be different, guys. It won't be different. About.html, and this is going to be contact.html. This is how a project layout will be created. So now what I want to do, let me go to our working location. Let me create. You can use any one of the structure, whatever you want, you can implement it. It's not a problem. Some people professionally, they will go with assets folder. Some people, they will go with directly folders in the parent folder. So now I'm going to your working directory. Let me go to your working directory. This is my working directory here. In Teja, 8am UI is the folder. Already we worked with CSS, we worked with HTML, all the things are there. Now I'm creating one more folder with a name called layout or template or anything. You can take it. I'm just going to create a folder with layout. What is this layout? A school or college? So if it is a school, you can make it as a school. If it is a college, you can make it as a college or something like this. You are creating a layout for a college, then make it as a college. You are creating a layout for a hospital, make it as a hospital. But I am going to take some common name. This is going to be the layout. Okay, na? So one layout creation by using HTML and CSS. How we can create all the things HTML and CSS we are going to use together for creating a better layouts. Exactly right. So now I'm opening the folder. In this folder, we have to maintain some folder structure. The structure is going to be exactly CSS folder. Now you can see one more is going to be JS folder, and one more is going to be images folder, which are all required for our website, right? Layout creation, definitely images is required, images. So if you don't want, you can create one assets folder. You can do like this, or else some people what they will do, they will create assets folder. In this assets folder, they will move all these files. Now I'm just moving all these files to assets, right? This is also valid, guys. Whatever you want, you can do it. Now it is moving, right? Yeah, you can go and check this. This is also valid. So whatever you want to do, you can make them as a child directories, or you can make them as a child directories to the layout folder, right? So in this layout folder, now we have to create one major file. The major file is going to be index.html. Let me do. This is the layout creation, guys, from line 1 to line end. I don't know how many lines we are going to write, maybe 1,000 number of lines. I don't know how many number of lines of CSS write we are going to write, which you don't know, but it's all about our requirement. Based on the requirement, we have to create the layout. So now let us go and save the file with a name called index.html. Why index.html, sir? Can I take any name? Some people, see, this is the one big question for the people actually. Sir, why should I take index.html only? Why can't I take some other name? People may ask us. I will tell you that too also. Wait for a minute. Let me save the file in our layout folder. In the layout folder, I'm saving this index.html directly. Parallel to the SS folder, guys, right? Is it saving or not? Okay. Oh, it is taking time. Stuck. Okay, let me save the file one more time. In the layout, I'm saving. What happened? Oh, it is not saving. Why so? My God. Oh. What happened? I don't know, guys. 1 minute. It is not allowing me to save. Let me close this editor. Let me open it. No worries. I'm trying to save the file. It is not. Uh, Let me go to Teja ATM UI in the layout, LABET layout. Oh my God, it is not going. Why the file is not saving? Save. 1 minute. Let me check this. What is the problem? Close the file. Close this file also. Nothing is there, right? Mhm. In this location only file is not saving. Why? I don't know. Let me do one thing. Let me right click and create a new file here. New file. Okay, that's a good idea. So I will do the same. Let me save the file in somewhere location as you said. Okay, go there, save the file directly. Let me save in this location. Mhm. In this location only file is not saving. I don't know what is the problem. Index.html I'm saving in the 11 a.m. UI. Okay, let me save the file. My God, this button is not working. Save button. I'm clicking but nothing happened. Why? My God, what happened? I don't know. Is there anything wrong? Let me do one thing. I will go to Visual Studio Code editor. Let me open folder. In the open folder, let me check it. So I will try with this editor, Teja, 8am UI, in the layout folder. Okay, I'm selecting the layout folder. Okay, I'm able to see the layout folder here. Yeah, layout folder is coming here. Inside of it, I want to create a file, index.html. It is saving, right? Oh my God, what happened? I don't know. 1 minute, it is loading. Running file create operations. File is created. I don't know what is the problem with this editor. Okay, let me go there and let me open the file from that location. So 8am UI. So layout index.html is created. Don't know the reason, guys. Okay, anyhow, we can type the save the code. Why I will use notepad? You can use Visual Studio Code editor also, guys. Yeah, it is always a good idea. Everything we can type in the inside html if it is a notepad plus plus. So I want to type everything in front of you. If I can go with a Visual Studio Code editor, it will generate some code snippets automatically without writing them, right? So but that is not required. When we are learning something new, we have to type everything from our own. Then only we can remember those commands and these statements and properties and everything. So habituate the things like this, guys. It will be easy for us. Okay, so anyhow, let me close this. This is working fine. Very nice. Okay, so now HTML open, HTML close. See the thing, file is saved in the following location, head tag open, head tag close. Now I will prepare the skeleton only, guys. I'm not doing anything, just to prepare the skeleton one by one. Whatever the skeleton we implemented in the paint diagram right now, the same skeleton. Let us go with the title tag open, title tag close, title open, title close. Let me make the title as HTML CSS layout. Simply I'm making like this. This is going to be body tag open, body tag close. Let us prepare the, first of all, the structure, what you want to do. That's all. We don't want to write anything in the body. I mean, welcome to HTML. Some earlier we will write welcome to HTML, welcome to CSS, something like this. But this is not a welcome page, right? This is a layout creation. First, we will take one div. This is the major div as per our skeleton. Let me take the div class with the name. You can take any name. Some people will take this as a main, okay, main div, something they will take it. Some people will take it as a container, everything we are wrapping inside of it, right? That's why they will take it as a container. The class name could be your choice completely because it's a parent div, na? So that's the reason I'm providing you a class like this guy. So but always it's a good standard, remember carefully. I didn't tell you as of now, I believe comments are very very important, guys, when you are creating a layout. By seeing the comments we can understand easily where this is, what is this is and all. So what is this section, where it is started, where it is ended. These comments are very very important. Sometimes see, we are going to a job with some fake experience. So for unfortunately you are work, you have to work on designing. So definitely you should know all HTML and CSS properly. If you are a front end developer, it's not a problem at all, so you don't need to worry about. But if you are a designer, you should follow some coding standards, guys. Yeah, because we are experienced persons, right? As an experienced person, the HTML code we are writing for creating a layout, that should be very neat and clean with the comments. We should understand easily where this div is started, where this div is ended, what is header section, what is footer section, what is about section, and everything we have to mention through comment. So in the body, first I'm starting with a comment. This is exactly the HTML comment. Yeah. So I'm writing container container start. I'm writing container end. Okay, immediately in the body. So what you can do, you can take this into a div and a div. This is a good idea. So div class is equal to what I want to take container container. Inside this class, you have many divisions now. So what are the many divisions as per our diagram? Can we go and check the diagram? So now if we can see the diagram, this is our layout diagram. You can see the layout diagram. The main div we taken with the container. Inside we have header, section, 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 and footer. Let me prepare the skeleton also. So first I don't want to write anything. First let me prepare all these things in the container. In the container, the first one is going to be header. Again, I'm writing comment header start, header start, header end. You can take header end. Okay, now. So slowly you can come down here. I'm taking HEADR header open, header close. HEA header open, header close. If you want, you can take an ID or class. You can take an ID. I'm taking header as header only. You can take any ID or class also. You can take it, right? So inside this header section, we have to keep logo and menu. Okay, that we can come to later. This is one section is completed. Now the next section. What is the next section we are having? Banner section. I want to write it. So always this is a good practice to write the comments, guys. So by seeing the comments, the and the see today you developed the application, guys, here. After that you left the organization and some other person will come into your place to work on the same layout. Then the layout should be very clear now. So whoever is working on your layout, by seeing the comments they will easily understand how exactly the layout is created. So it's a good idea always to write the comments, guys. First of all, what are all the things I needed, I just want to write them. If all of a sudden customer will ask us in the middle, try to add one more section, yeah, we can add one more section where you want after header, after banner, after services section, after photo feature section. We can ask them and we can add the same there. So now this is going to be section. I want to make this as a section open, section close, everything. I'm not writing anything initially. I'm preparing the skeleton, major skeleton I'm preparing. Later we can add something, guys. This is, I'm going to take it as an ID. So you can take ID or class, anything, because why I'm taking ID, there is some meaning. ID is always unique, right? So ID is always we can provide for unique. For one website, how many headers are there? Only one header. So we can take ID. Whenever you're having multiple classes, we can take classes also. I mean, same headers, can we have multiple headers to a web page? No, only one header, only one footer. So in the same manner, I'm taking banner section for a website. How many banner sections are there? Only one banner section, right? Yeah, so we can take the reason like this, banner or slider section. We can take something like this. So I'm taking banner or slid or slider section. But right now we don't have any slider or banner. I'm taking this as a banner, banner banner. This is completed. Now the next one is going to be one more comment I'm writing. Try to see the comment open. SCRVICSS services section, right? Start services section, start services start. Okay, section is not required. Services start, services end. But comment is very, very important, guys. That will tell us how good we are in the layout, how good we are in the, how experienced we are in creating the layouts. If you are not writing comments, generally as a regular way, if you can create the layouts, they will easily understand we don't have experience, right? Seriously, these comments will play a vital role in layout creations. These comments will prove us we are experienced people. If you are not writing comments while creating the layouts, definitely they will understand you are a fake or you are a fresher guy, something like this, guys. So this is very important. Every HTML layout creation, you can download any HTML layout from the Google. Definitely every section will be commented. Every section will be commented, so it should be very clear. So section open, section close. What is the section ID? Let me take the ID equal to services, SERVICES services. So this is done. Section ID services. Okay. Now one more section I'm going to take. This is going to be, all right, first comment is important. This is going to be FEATURES futures section, right? Future section start or futures to start, START start, and end, so that it will be easy for us always. So now again, section open, section close. I believe one more section we want, we can add it, but right now, this is going to be ID. This ID is going to be futures, FEATURES futures. The same services and futures are same, but we have to differentiate them. Okay. So this is done. So after that, you want to go with about page, right? So I want to take about section also finally. About start, about section start, whatever the comment, the always you can follow one common format. So this is going to be a section and section. First, we are not writing anything. So if I write all in one line, you cannot understand. So I'm coming step by step. Everything I will explain you. Every section, how we are going to create diagrammatically, we will explain you. So based on this, you need to create some more layouts. I will create one layout. You need to create many more layouts. ID equal to ABOUT above. That's all, guys, I believe. And finally, I need to go with footer section. This is all done. So now I'm going to make it as a comment, and this is going to be footer start, footer end. Finally, footer start, and this is going to be footer end. Inside of it, you can take FOOT here, footer open, footer close. That's all. Your task is completed. Footer ID equal to footer. That's all. Right. So our layout is completed. Now skeleton, the skeleton is completed. Okay. Now you can see here, even if you can minimize like this, now you can see everything will be neatly available for us, right? So you can see every section we can minimize like this, including footer section also. Now you can see everything will be properly minimized. Now you can see everything was like this. Everything, who is the father, div is the father, like this. Can you see the skeleton should be very neat, guys, whenever you are creating. So once you in interviews also, they will create you, they will ask you for creating the layouts. They will check like this, your code is formatted or not, your code is neatly maintained with the comments or not. That is the first priority. How good you are in creating layouts, that is a second priority. Seriously, I'm saying you guys, right? So here in our organizations in India, these people will follow this type of rules and regulations. So we need to be do the same like this, guys. Exactly. So by just doing a layout, everybody can do it. Just layout creation. but you have to follow the guidelines of the layout. They will give you wireframe. This is called wireframe or markup, whatever it may be, we can call it as. They will give you some wireframe. Based on the wireframe, we have to prepare the skeleton. Okay, in the Google, I will show you some wireframes. Okay, HTML wireframes. Okay, I just want to show you wireframes, CSS wireframes, or whatever it may be, guys. Right. So wireframes, we can call them technically. In companies, they will provide you the wireframes actually, right? Wireframes. Now we can go for images. Now you can see, you are able to see kind of wireframes, guys. Here, these are all called wireframe. Every layout will have some wireframe, right? Now you can see I'm opening this layout. Now can we see here we have the wireframe. By seeing this wireframe, they will always give you some dummy data. They won't give you anything. By seeing the wireframe, you have to guess the skeleton. You have to guess the skeleton. Now you can see this is the layout you are able to see. Now you can see, for example, it is taking me to some other page. Let me show you. Right, this is the layouts we are able to see. Can you see, guys, the layout? Yeah, the first layout you can see right side, left side layout, or right side layout, whatever it may be, you can see the layout. By seeing the layout, you should understand what is the thing and they taken, how they taken, and all you have to understand. So how they are wrapping all this together and all you have to understand. Can you see the right side layout? Completely not in the middle, right side layout. So how exactly they taken? Maybe future project is in one section. The after that some kind of slider is there. There is one section. Our services is in one section. Now you can bit, if you can bit go down there, you can see some other things are there. The layout is not giving you very clearly. So gravitydesign.com or something they are saying source. Okay, type of wireframes. We can see the wireframes here, guys. Maybe I believe these are the some wireframes. So let me click. Oh, this is not coming. For everything, they will give you wireframe, guys. Here, right? This is the wireframe we seen just there, right? So in interviews or whenever you went for an interview, you may be a developer or designer, whatever it may be. Sometimes they will ask us for creating a layout. Definitely, in this point of time, how can we create a layout? You have a question. For this, they will give you this wireframe. By seeing that wireframe, you have to create the layout. You have to create the layout. That's all. So by seeing that skeleton, by seeing that layout, you should understand the skeleton first. First, how many sections are there? Header and footer, common for everything. So after that, banner section, services section, some other section, some other section, some other section. Like this, you have to divide it. Simply says, guys, here, every row is one section. Okay, I will go this website we created. So I will show you one of the website, nareshit.com. This is the website I created in WordPress actually. Don't worry. So by seeing this skeleton, you should understand, guys. Can you see this logo, top menu? This is the top menu. This is the logo, and this is the main menu. At the top, we have top menu. We have menu. We have main menu. This is all one header. After that, you are able to see the slider, right? Slider is going to be one section. Complete slider is going to be one section. Every row. Now you can see our services is one section. Trending courses is one section. Popular technologies and enroll for success is one section. I divided into two partitions here. Now you can see this is all one section. What is this? Is let's update our skills from anywhere. So training futures is one section. This subscribe now is one section. Our corporate client is one section, and the trainees working with us is one section. So these are all the sections, and finally this is all the photo section. So these are the sections we implemented here, right, guys? Here, so you should understand. So how many sections are there? Almost all 10 15 10 sections are there in that website, but we are creating hardly 5 to 6 sections only, including header and footer, right? So it's, see, how do we know, sir, how many sections we need to create? It's all about the customer requirement. They will give you the wireframe, right? By seeing that wireframe, we should understand how many things we have to create. Okay, this is very, very important, guys, right? So now the next thing, guys, here, this is the major skeleton done. Now the next part is going to be, let me create a file, the CSS file. All right, everybody will save the file, it as the styles.css. Let me go to your layout assets folder, the assets folder, CSS folder. I'm saving the file with a name called styles styles.css is the folder. Why styles.css only? This is one of the common standard. Everybody will create a file with name styles.css only. You can take any name, main styles, my styles, your style, something like, you can take any name here, but the file is saved. Where the file is saved? The file is saved in a assets folder. Now after that we have to link the CSS file. By to link this we have to use a link href. Link href is equal to the file is available in assets folder, so slash css folder, so slash styles.css. This is the location of the file. Okay, right. So here relation is must and should, we have to add the style sheet relation. Style sheet relation we have to add to it. Right. Now you can check this now. I just want to add one style because I want to check whether this is applying or not. Okay. Body background. Let me take this as a background. Red. Let me provide you red. Why I am writing this? Just for checking purpose only, guys. Whether the document is linked properly or not. Okay. So it is linked, then fine. So now you can go to your HTML file, run the file, and check this if the red color is applied. Yeah, red color is applied. Means that the CSS file is linked properly. Okay, very nice. Now the next thing, guys, here, once this skeleton is ready, so let us get some images also to the images folder. We can use instantly, right? So now let us go there. Okay, I don't want background color red here. Let me remove, but I can write one property, star margin 0. Why star margin 0? Some of the HTML elements are having default margin. That's the reason I want to remove that default margin also. That's the reason I'm going with star margin 0. Okay, right. Okay, done. I believe so. Nothing was there. Here you can keep some images also. Go to your location. Inside of it already we have images folder. Let me copy some images. All are not required. I just want to copy only some images here. So let us remove this. Right. So only some kind of logos only I'm copying. If required, we can download from Google, guys. Okay. I'm regularly using the same icon set I'm using because I downloaded. Right, so now you can go to your layout folder and keep some images in the SS folder of images, guys. Right, so these are the images we can keep. Right, some images are there. Right, these images we can use in our thing. Okay, exactly. This is all about our layout. Skeleton is ready. Now we have to prepare the header section, right? Header section and banner section. So what is our header section? What is our banner section? If we can see, we are in the banner. This is header actually. Everything should be wrapped inside the header only. We don't want to do anything else. Everything should be wrapped on header only. As of now, we worked with so many CSS properties, right? All the CSS properties we are going to use here now. So all the HTML elements, whatever we learn, all we are going to use them here, guys. This is what exactly we will do here, right? Let us see, guys, here. So the skeleton of header we have to prepare. In this skeleton header, I want to take you separately. Let me show you here. This is our header section. In the header section, I want to take one div. Let us take a div, major div for the header. Now this is going to be a class equal to header. That is ID header. This is class header. This header I want to divide it into two partitions. So one is for logo, one is for main menu. Let me take a class is equal to logo, and let me take a class is equal to main menu. Class is equal to main. We already implemented this, right? So we worked with earlier menus, right? So the same story, nothing difference is there. The only thing, we are wrapping them into a header section, right? So here we can keep an image img src. So this is going to be img src some image path. Here we have to add the menu, right? This menu is going to be ul open ul close, and in this we can take some li items, li item open, li item close. So this we can call it as a main menu. So this is going to be li item. We know that every li item will have a href, right? Anchor tag open, anchor tag close. This is going to be home, about, contact, services, something like we will take in, right? Yeah, exactly. This is all going to be done. This is the skeleton, guys. Yeah, this is skeleton we have to implement. Let us go there. I'm just copying this skeleton. Let me keep into the header section. This is all the thing. Header is already there, right? Header is not required. Just you can copy the div only. That's enough, right? So always copy paste the code. Okay, I'm just copy pasting, but it should be aligned properly. Just by copy pasting and don't leave it. It should be neat and look and feel. The code should be indented properly. If the code is not indented properly, Control Alt, Control C, copy paste. Go to the Google, format HTML, paste the code, format the HTML, copy the code and paste here. Your code should be look and feel. It should be neat. Remember carefully, right? So here we have to take img src images folder, here in the images folder, I'm taking some image. You can take any image 10 dot, oh, sorry, not in images. We have something called assets, right? Assets slash images slash 10.png. This is the image I'm going to take it. This is the logo. Here we can take some images like this. So services, I'm taking services. This is going to be futures, FEATURES futures. This is going to be carriers, CARERS carriers. This is going to be login register or anything you can take, no problem. Login. And I want to take one more menu item called contact. Finally, these are the things we are going to be have as contact, right? Just if we can refresh the page, you can see the skeleton is like this. Okay. Now our major agenda is we need to align all these items properly as a menu. If you want to take as a top menu also, yes, we can take top menu. First, let me implement this. Once it is done, then we can go for top menu as well. Okay, now top menu again is going to be one more section to the header, right? We can see that too also. Don't worry about it, right? So this is all about the header, div class header. Now you can see everything should be neatly indented. You know one thing, still if you want, right, you can write comments also. The logo starts. What they will do internally, they will write the comments like this, guys. Exactly. You can see logo start, logo logo start. We can write comments also. This is going to be menu start. I'm not going to write end comment, but you can write this going to be something like this also. But major sections you have to write start and end. So now this is going to be comment will says neatly, right? Menu start, logo start. Can you see? This is all about in the header div. This is all wrapped into main header. It should be neatly like this, guys. You have to get the things like this. Can you see? Header start, header end. If you can expand this, now you can see exactly. Now this is going to be class header. If you can expand this, it is having two childrens. If you can expand this, there is an image. If you can expand this, there is menu items or something like this. You have to check this. So slowly, so you don't need to be hurry here, but you have to prepare the skeleton like this, guys. This is going to be help you a lot. Slowly you have to learn the layout creation. At the end of it, you have to create 4 to 5 layouts, guys. If you can create 4 to 5 layouts, you will get very good command on HTML CSS. Seriously, right? So we'll learn them slowly, but there is no hurry for us. But definitely we will make something better manner. Okay, right? This is all done. Tomorrow, I will show you how can we align these menu items. You can use flex property, you can use inline block property, you can use anyone, but layout should be done, guys. So we can use anyone. Some blocks we can use by using flex grid system. Some blocks we can use by using inline block also if you want, right? Both we can use it, no problem. But generally, we can write only one. That is either display block, inline block, or display flex. You can use anyone. But the only thing, if it is a display flex, it should be applied on parent always. If it is a inline block, it should be applied on child always. That's the only thing you have to remember. So this skeleton we can do. Tomorrow we can work with this, and you should be responsive also. Right? Parallelly, we have to work with responsive also, guys. You cannot work responsive later. You cannot work. You have to work once menu is created. You have to check in all the devices. Is it working properly? Okay, not working properly. Do something like this. You have to work it. Okay, right. Slowly, and we can work on banner section also. Both we can work together tomorrow, right? Banner section and its responsive, menu section and its responsive. Both we can work together. After that, 3 more sections we can work tomorrow, guys. Okay, I mean day after tomorrow, something like this. Okay, guys, this is the skeleton. You can also prepare the same skeleton structure, and you can do the same setup whatever we did today, and you can ready for the layout creation tomorrow. Okay, right? Follow the same skeleton.